Welcome to Besties, Books, and Brews,
where we're not afraid to indulge in some steamy stories.
So whether you are naughty or nice or somewhere in between,
grab a glass of your favorite brew and settle in with your favorite besties.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Besties, Books, and Brews. How's everyone doing this week?
Wonderful.
I'm super excited for this week because we are talking book boyfriends. The men from the books that we love that have our hearts.
Yeah, there are so
excited.
All right,
so hearts and our minds, we are ready for it.
And other things. So what is everyone drinking today?
I've got a coffee, the original brew, and my Zodiac Academy mug, which says to me blue means you, which will be relevant later.
Absolutely. And I'm having my Mike's hard seltzer in mango.
Yeah. Ooh, mango.
Yes,
Yum.
Mango lemonade.
Ooh, yum.
And I'm having delicious water. Oh, yeah.
She's our hydration station girl.
Be jealous, everyone.
Lori's keeping us all hydrated by proxy.
Absolutely.
Exactly. And then I'm having another Vizzy.
Back with the Vizzy.
Oh, there we go.
There it goes.
You have to do it like you're showcasing something.
Right.
Look at Vanna White here.
And what flavor? That looks amazing.
Blueberry pomegranate, which is my favorite. It is tasty.
That sounds really good.
It really does. So yeah, I have to make sure to pick that up because that looks so good.
Highly recommend.
All right. So now we're going to kick it off with the book boyfriends. And to start us off is going to be Alyssa.
Yay. So we're all choosing 3 book boyfriends, which I know we are masochists because how do you choose just 3 book boyfriends?
Can't do it.
I chose my 3, but then I made a list of honorable mentions at the end. So like I'm still going to give those
credit where credit is due.
They have to be noted.
And your honorable mentions was probably too short anyway still.
Absolutely.
I mean, yeah, my honorable mentions only has 6, which I'm
could
saying
easily be longer.
Yes. I mean, if I really went through my whole, it's hard to remember all the books I've read, but if I really went through my TBR, I'd be like, oh yeah, that guy, that guy.
Oh yeah.
So I'm going to start it out with my top book boyfriend. This man will have my heart above all others. Lance Orion from Zodiac Academy.
Oh, yes. We love a Lance. He is.
So Lance is a vampire, which in the spicy scenes really plays its part. There is this one scene, I think it was the most recent book 8, where he has Darcy hung upside down and he's using his tongue at vampire speed, which I mean, that's like the what's that vibrator that's like the rose that looks like it has the tongue? I imagine it like that, right?
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
So he's absolutely fucking hot, especially in that first picture.
Oh God, the first picture. I love that first picture.
The one that you guys are talking about, the artist on that one is Carlos GZZ003.
That's that professor student shit that we were talking about.
Yes.
Right? Spank me. Like, hold me after class. Use your ruler on me. I don't care.
I am such a bad girl. I didn't do my homework. I'm not planning on doing my homework. I'm failing this class and need extra help.
What kind of extra credit can I do?
Yep.
The other one is Beth Gilbert art. So when I'm reading, have a really hard time picturing faces. Like I can picture scenes, no problem, but faces sometimes will be like a blur to me. So I have to look up fan art or like who other people have casted as that person. It makes it a lot easier for me to visualize. And usually for the woman, I'm picturing myself because
of course,
of course, main character energy.
Exactly. And this man, Nate
Bateman. Yeah.
Yeah, he is scrumptious.
With those glasses, he's like the epitome of Lance Orion. That's
100%. Exactly. If I had to pick somebody, that would be 100% Lance Orion.
With that scruff. Oh,
I know. I love scruff.
Same.
Scruff and glasses are just the perfect combination.
It's
Absolutely.
Like Superman, kind of, but like if Superman had scruff.
Exactly. He is so fine. Oh my God.
So Lance is a vampire. I have him down as like grumpy attitude, but like towards Darcy, he's not really. But man, his one-liners when they're in class and like people are pissing him off and he's like, "You're all stupid."
I absolutely love him for that.
Fucking
Love him for that.
Yeah.
And one of the things that I love the most about him is just that he's so smart and his obsession with books. This man, like, when he sees like a special cover or something, he's like, "Don't ruin it. This is like a special edition." And I mean, that
He's the
I
male
can
version of
relate to
Alyssa.
that.
He's literally the male version of Alyssa.
Thank you.
100%. Match made in heaven.
Move out of the way, Darcy.
Darcy who?
Right. Right, exactly. So my second choice is Ronan Cade from Highest Bidder by Sarah Kate. And I'm sorry, but no man can come close to this character other than the cover model, which is Wonder Gray. I know his handle on Instagram is Wonder Gray Wolf.
Oh, yes. Yes. We love us a Silver Fox daddy.
Mm-hmm.
Here for
Yep.
Silver Fox. Yes.
Love it.
This
Always have.
man, in my early 20s, I never thought I would be the person attracted to somebody with gray hair, but here we are. My tastes have very much evolved. That's like daddy vibes.
Oh, yeah.
He gives that off to a T. About his character, he is a pleasure dom. I'm not sure if you guys have heard of a pleasure dom prior to this, but I had not when I read the book. This man derives pleasure from giving pleasure. The more O's he can give you, the more pleasure he gets from it. Where do these men exist?
Where? And the applications are open. So please feel
Sign
free.
me up. Sign me
Feel
up.
free. But yeah, no, there's just something about a man, especially like now that I'm older, a man with like gray hair or like the silver streaks in their hair. Oh my God, it's so fucking sexy. And in their beard. And then they want to dye it. And I'm like, why? Leave it alone.
Thank
Leave
you.
it alone. It is so
Thank
sexy.
you.
It's not funny.
Can you tell my husband that? Not the sexy part, because that's
Right.
weird.
Yeah,
But-
he's my brother. Disgusting. Ugh.
But
No, Leroy,
Vince,
we have unanimously voted you are not allowed to dye your hair anymore.
Exactly.
Thank you.
Silver Fox it up.
That's right.
Yes, I love it. I like.
Lori
They look
loves
so
it. Turns
I
her on.
do. They look so
They
distinguished.
do.
When,
It
oh,
like gives them wisdom. Like they've lived and they
Yes.
know stuff and can put it down. But
yeah.
yeah. Yeah.
Honestly, men age like fine wine. It's not fucking fair how they
It's
look
not.
so good with gray hair. And women are like, they see one and they're like, I gotta dye this.
Right.
So my number 3, I know none of you guys know this one. My number 3 is Cayenne from Kings of Quarantine.
Okay.
Hold
I
on.
had started.
I know
Haven't
him
finished it yet.
very well, not what you chose, but the character. He's another one. He can get it 3 times on Sunday. Lord Jesus.
Okay. Let's see. Let's see.
Yeah, let's see who you picked.
Oh,
Holy fuckballs.
Heck yeah.
I mean,
I would lick that man from the top of his hair follicles to the bottom of his fucking toes. Okay?
I love a man who's tatted.
Yeah. Cayenne is like covered in tattoos. He does tattoos himself. And he's like very, very artistic. So like one of the things in the books is they all have this like feather tattoo on their back. And he's the one that does it for all of them, just freehand too. So he's very, very artistic.
Oh,
Love that.
Jesus, Lord. Who is this man? Where can I find
Yeah,
him?
for real.
Yeah, I don't know his name. Like I need to find this guy's name and just
I will Google search the
stalk
shit
his-
out of him.
Yeah,
I
know
will find
Nikki
him.
will find him.
Absolutely.
I'm not-
FBI right here.
I'm not one for the man buns, but
Right?
man, I'm that man.
working. It's working. Yeah.
It sure
it really
is.
The
Oh my
nose
God.
ring. Oh,
Everything.
Yeah.
That's like the perfect Cayenne. Oh my God. Like
Yeah,
I'm
right?
just thinking back to the book and I'm like, hell yes, this is him. to the
that's
T.
another Caroline Peckham book, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
So-
Sarah, I definitely think you need to give that one a shot.
Okay, deal.
Yeah, it was like
100%.
it was kind of slow burn at start, but then
yeah.
once it picked up, it was like the bullying was like pretty bad at the start of that book,
Mhm.
and then once we got past that, it was pretty
Oh,
good.
yeah.
Okay.
So Cayenne is like the bad boy of the group. He rides a motorcycle, hot,
Mhm.
and he's very possessive, which like with his look, with the tattoo, like, ooh, I love that. Like, he looks like he, like, could grab you and, like, throw you on the bed really hard, which I'm pretty sure he does do to Tatum in the book.
Yeah.
He's also such a sarcastic asshole. I love it. I love
Mm.
it.
Yeah, I loved his character. It was him and Monroe, and I was honestly on the border between Cayenne and Monroe when I was choosing my top 3, but because I had already chosen Orion, he like filled the teacher spot and I wanted to give somebody that was kind of a little bit of like a different personality.
Yeah.
So I mentioned that I have honorable mentions. I'm just going to give that. I'm going to list them out. You don't need to know any facts, but if you want to look them up, have at it. So we first got Rowan Whitehorn from Throne of Glass, Griffin Shore from Bonds That Tie, Zade Meadows, otherwise known as Zaddy from Haunting and Hunting Adeline, Kai Mori from the Devil's Night series, Thatcher Kelly from the Billionaire Bad Boy series, and I already mentioned Monroe from Kings of Quarantine. I couldn't just like leave him off the list.
Yeah, no. Monroe needed to be on that list, and that's why I didn't put him on my list, because I knew you were going to put him on yours.
I changed my list 3 times because I knew you were going to put somebody on yours.
We all have a thing for red flags, so we kind of, all like love the same types of book boyfriends, kind of, sort of.
My spice rating for all 3 of these guys,
Exactly.
they're all 5. I mean, like I said, Lance has the vampire speed.
Okay.
Ronan's a damn pleasure dom, so like it's in the name.
Absolutely.
And Cayenne was just that rough and tough. Like, yeah, he's for sure a 5. They're all 5.
All 5s. 5s across the board.
Okay. Yeah, that's why they were chosen. Got it.
There you go.
So now that I've already shown you guys kind of pictures of them and explained what they are about, what would you rate them as a book boyfriend? Let's say 1 through 5.
Lance is going to be a 5. 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. He is just that man. Ronan, Daddy Ronan, is also a 5. And of course, my sarcastic asshole gets a 5 from me too, because they're just all super fine men. Every single one of them. Character and men included.
Okay, so I love me some Lance Orion too. I'm here for a pleasure dom. Just learned what it is. Definitely want to get into that. And yeah, to be honest, all 3 of them are going to be 5s for me.
I agree. 5 across the board. Like I feel like they each have that little something that you're like, oh yes. Now, if you just combine them all, that'll just be like,
oh my God, yes.
Imagine.
I even forgot to mention with Ronan, he's a billionaire too.
Yeah.
Like add that in.
Like he just flying people to fucking Paris for just, because it's Wednesday.
So now that you guys know everything about them, fuck, marry, or friend zone. We took away kill because we cannot be killing book boyfriends. Friend zoning them is hard, but fuck, marry, friend zone. I'm just going to give each of their names and you guys say what you would do. So Lance.
I'd marry Lance.
Yeah. I would marry Lance.
Yeah.
Lance would be a marry for me too.
Yep.
Ronan.
Damn.
I'm just gonna go ahead and say fuck, because if I'm getting nothing but pleasure that whole time.
Damn it. This is a hard choice.
This is fucking hard. I'm gonna have to say fuck Ronan too, because for the reasons that Lori said.
Same. Across the board. Same. Agreed.
Lori, you make a good point, but Cayenne was like,
listen, Ronan's whole mission is to please you.
Yeah. And he's a
doesn't
billionaire.
even care if he gets pleased. Like, it's all about you. And like, yeah, he's rich. So
yeah. That's true. You guys have swayed me. Fuck Ronan. So we're all friend zoning Cayenne.
I know. Sorry, Cayenne.
Womp,
but
womp. I mean, friends with benefits maybe later. I don't know.
Yeah. Yes. The friend zone
can
have benefits.
There you go.
Yeah.
I love your frame of mind.
You're welcome.
Okay, so for my book boyfriend number 1 is my grumpy dragon, Darius Acrux from Zodiac Academy. So he is supposed to be like in his 20s, but this as a 20-year-old just still does it for me, for Darius.
Ooh, his eyes. My God.
Oh, yeah.
And he's supposed to be all
Tatted up.
and muscly and
man,
Sweet baby
he
Jesus.
is like a really gorgeous guy.
Right?
Like, oh my, like the
Side note, where are these
jaw.
men? Where are they?
They ain't
Look
in
at
New
that.
York. They're
Where
not
are
in New
they?
York.
Line.
How do they are they like in some kind of alternative universe? Because in this one, where?
Do we know this
No,
man's
right?
name?
I don't.
I will find them.
Don't
Don't worry.
know.
I will find
Yes.
every last one of them.
Detective
Leave
Nikki is
it-
on the case.
Yes, leave it up to Nikki. So, Darius
That
A. Crux.
stare, my God.
He is a dragon. He is a Leo. He's hot-headed. He
Represent the Leos.
representing the Leos. He is rich. He's an heir. He is spice level. He is a 5. He has
He's a
great
20.
revenge.
He's a
Yeah,
20.
he has great revenge sex.
Oh, yes.
And
he does.
he's an enemy to lover, showers with nice, thoughtful gifts, and doesn't get with anyone else while he finds his lady, Tori. You know, he's not effing
Fuck
around
that
on the
bitch.
side. I mean, it should be us. It's just all I'm saying.
Right.
My second boyfriend is Leonidas Knight from Ruthless Boys, the Twisted Sisters as well. This is him. So let me show you my Leon.
Oh,
Oh,
yes.
God, this picture is like every
Oh,
time I see
hello.
this one, I'm like, this guy is 100% Leon, and woof.
So that is Leon Knight. He is a lion shifter.
Mhm.
He is another Leo.
Of course. I think you have a thing for Leos.
I know I am a Leo.
Oh, there you go.
Even though I don't think I'm really a Leo in the sense of the word, but
I don't think you are either.
No, but I guess I like that fire sign. And I'm not usually into blondes, even though I myself am blonde, but Leon just does something for me. He loves to take naps. Being a lion, he's a
He
sleepy
likes
guy.
to cuddle.
Loves to cuddle. He
He's
has
obsessed with Disney.
Obsessed with Disney. He has charisma because he's a lion, so people flock to him and he gets people to do stuff for him. So if he could be my man and we can have naps together, have hot sex together, and then people can do stuff for us.
Oh, that's a perfect
Hello?
match right there.
Yeah, for real.
Who wouldn't want that?
Mm-hmm.
And he's hilarious.
He
Like comedic
is.
relief, so funny, and I need some humor in my life.
Yes, he's definitely like the glue that holds them all together. And like you said, comedic relief. I love, oh my God, I love when he has his little tantrums.
He
I'm
gets
gonna have
super
to read
butthurt.
this.
Oh, yes, Ruthless
Yes.
Boy. That takes place 5 years before Zodiac Academy.
Got you.
If you ask me, it's a better series than Zodiac Academy.
Okay, all right.
like
I'm
my
gonna
whole
have to add that to
personality.
my list.
Yeah, they're both good, but I think it's like better both spice and plot wise. Wait, what was spice rating for Leo? Leon.
Leon's
yeah.
a 5 out of 5. All right, my number 3 is Hunter Davenport. He is a hockey player in L. Kennedy's hockey series for a made-up college called Breyer University. Again, keep in mind he's a college kid, so that's why he's like young in these pictures.
He is so cute. Oh my
So
God.
cute. What I loved about his story, and he's not usually the typical guy that people say about L. Kennedy, is he is the captain after like the first guys go through. He becomes the captain and he puts himself on a celibacy journey because he wants to focus, be good at hockey, win for that year, be a good captain. And through that, he meets a friend who's his like classmate. They're working on a project together. And then he's like literally just a friend. And then they become a couple and he's super hot. And then when he breaks the celibacy vow to get with her, whoo child, like he went down on her for 30 minutes.
I might need to read
What?
this book.
Spice is a 5. He's cute, sweet. I mean, I just love like a friends to lovers thing too. And
All
okay,
right.
so let's go around to do fuck, marry, friend zone. So for the first one, for Darius A. Crux, our grumpy dragon.
Marry.
I'm gonna
will
say-
marry the hell out of him.
I'm gonna marry him too.
See, I go with fuck.
I don't know. I'm gonna go with fuck too, actually. I'm with Lori on that. Yeah. And then okay, Leon, our lion shifter.
I'm fucking Leon. Every day. All day.
See, I'm marrying him.
I'm friend zoning Leon because 2 reasons. One, like you said, he's funny. So like I just like think of him like friendly. And the other thing is what you said about the Mindies like doing everything for him. That actually was super annoying to me. Like if I was like with a guy and he had women doing stuff for him all the time, that would be like such a turn off. So he's a friend zone for me.
Fair enough. I'm gonna marry because then they can take care of all the chores and I don't have to do shit. So
Very true. Very true.
See, I like a guy with a sense of humor. Like for me, like humor is very sexy.
Mm-hmm.
So if he can make me laugh, then by all means.
All right, and then Hunter.
Fuck. You
Friend
said he
zone.
went down on the girl for 30 minutes. Like, come on.
I'm friend zoning.
I mean, friend zone.
Listen, I like red flags, and he's so sweet. He seems like a really sweet guy. Yeah. So you're gonna be my friend.
He's got too many green flags for Nikki.
Yeah, too many. Too many. One too many. Sweet, celibate. Yeah, too many. You're so sweet though.
In my mind, he was friend zoned until you said this. How he went down on the woman.
Alyssa was like, "What? Nah,
I was like,
hi,
okay,
boo. Hey, boo. How are you?"
I feel that. I mean, yeah, that's the goals right there. Yeah.
My number 1 is, of course, Darius from Zodiac Academy, and this is my Darius.
Oof, those tattoos, though.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah.
So, as I mentioned to Alyssa, some of them I actually altered because they weren't my perfect person. So with him, I actually added tattoos to him because he's not tattooed at all.
Wow, you added that?
Yes. So that's my perfect Darius right there.
He looks like he could be Gabriel too.
So he doesn't have tats, but he sure needs to get them now.
I know, right?
He sure does. So his name is Mario Rodriguez Jr. I love Darius because once again, he is a walking red flag. He is moody, grumpy, can be sarcastic. He's so dominant. He's over 6'5" of muscle, tattoos, and just sex god goodness. Can you tell that I love him? Because I love him.
You and Sarah are like preaching to the altar of Darius A. Crux right now.
like I would take down Tori in a fucking New York minute. Okay?
I could see it.
I'm down with it. I could be a Phoenix too, bitch. Let's do this. But on the flip side, he's also super romantic. He is so powerful. Like he's one of like the greatest orders there is in Solaria. And he basically would die for the one that he loved. He's selfless. So he's a red flag, but he's selfless. And I love the bond that he has with his friends. It's super cute. One quote from the book that has always stuck with me was when he was talking to Tori. And he's like, "I'm yours, Roxy. For every single second I have in this world, I'm all yours. And after that, I'll still be yours wherever I end up. After I'm gone, I'll belong right here with you." So spice level for Darius is going to be a 10 out of 5 because he's Darius. No, but seriously, 5 out of 5. My second is Ryder from the Ruthless Boys.
Ryder was gonna be one of mine. He was gonna be one of mine, but I knew Nikki was gonna pick him, so I was like, I'm gonna choose somebody else. This is Stephen James. Ooh.
Yes,
Stephen James. So gorgeous.
That name doesn't fit him.
Who is Stephen James?
He's some Instagram model, but he can get it every day too.
Instagram is Who is Elijah?
Yes.
Just in case anybody wants to look him up.
Yes.
I may just be like a tad bit obsessed.
Are those his tattoos?
Those are his tattoos. He's completely tatted.
Yep.
Completely. I am a sucker for tattoos.
Hell yes. So he's my other red flag. He's kind of psychotic, can be. He's super ruthless. And I kind of feel like he puts that on as a wall to actually shield how sweet and caring he is. So he's a basilisk.
Like Harry Potter.
So he basically, So he turns into this cute little snake and they carry him around and it's so adorable. I love that. And I love how him and Leon, like, they go back and forth with the whole Lion King thing. It's super adorable, the whole Disney thing. I mean, he's another one. He'll die for the people that he loves. I love how you know, at the end of it, like they're all basically a family. He's just fucking hot. Like pretty much just hot.
The cinnamon roll, like the soft on the
That's exactly
inside.
what he is.
He's like a little lost boy. He's
Yes.
so you just want to
and you know, it goes with his background, like everything that he went through. So then it's like, you know, you could kind of understand that, but he starts like softening up when he starts falling in love. It was so amazing. I love him.
Yeah. For like, it's like those bad boys, but they have that soft spot just for the girl. Like, I don't care if they're a dick to everybody else, but when they're just sweet to the girl, it's like the best.
And what makes his order super amazing as well is he can hypnotize you. So not only can he fuck you in the real world, he can fuck you crazy by hypnotizing you. Like he'll make you see shit that you wouldn't even think possible. Oh yes, sign me up for that.
So cool.
So his spice level is of course going to be a 5.
So what book is this from again?
That's Ruthless Boys. So yeah, Leon.
I'm sensing a theme here.
Yes.
We're going to make you want to read Ruthless Boys.
Exactly, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of already do. Like, damn.
And then my last one is actually from our recent review of Does It Hurt? My very own Enzo.
Oh,
and this is what I picture Enzo to be.
Okay.
Ooh, I'm excited to see this.
Yeah, me too. Because I just saw the fan art when we did the review. Oh, hello.
Oh my god. Whoa, look at his eyes.
Oh.
Yeah, for real.
Sarah, did you just...
eyes.
I'm here for it.
I'm
gonna have to read the book now. Now that I have the picture.
Yeah.
So this picture in particular, it reminded me of the bar scene. Like I saw this picture and I was like, you would get me pregnant. Holy shit. I was like, yeah, this is my Enzo. So of course, we know that Enzo was amazing in the sack. He was well endowed. He was dominant. He was just a walking sexy red flag, temperamental, dominant, romantic, and Italian, and just everything that if my perfect man would be all 3 of these just squished into a Nikki sandwich.
And Squirt City, if I remember correctly from what you guys
said.
Yes.
Exactly. So now looking at that picture, imagine him saying this to you. When Sawyer goes, oh God, he goes, can you see him, baby? Ask him for forgiveness. Why? Because you worship me now. I mean, it doesn't get any better than that. Yes,
I
Daddy.
can picture it and I want it. Where do we find this man?
Right. Applications are open.
Do we need to go to Italy? Because I'm down to do that.
Let's do it.
I'll
International spice level, of course, it was 5 out of 5. So now it's time for the hard part. We're going to start with Darius. Are we going to marry, fuck, or friend zone him?
Friend zone. I'm sorry, I'm friend zoning him. I know you guys. I know Nikki and Sarah. Like you're fucking crazy. But
I'm marrying him.
I'm marrying him as well. I guess it's a double wedding. Like we're just gonna be sister wives, Sarah. We're gonna be sister wives.
Sounds good. Yep.
See, I'll fuck him.
And you'll be very happy and satisfied. Okay, so now we're moving on to Ryder. Are we marrying him, fucking him, or friend zoning?
Marry.
Fuck.
I'm gonna say friend zone only because I know what the next person is.
So unfortunately, I have to friend zone him too. And then last but certainly not least, our very own Enzo. Are we marrying, fucking, or friend zoning him?
Fuck, 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 fuck all day long.
Times 10.
Left, right, and center.
Right, everywhere.
All friend zone.
I'm marrying because guess what I get to do every night as well.
He is end zone. That's what he is.
So, my only issue with this is that I haven't read the books in a while, so I'm going based on very vague memory. But my first book boyfriend, and I've always said it because, is Zadis from Black Dagger Brotherhood. All right, so there's this picture. It's the best that I can find.
Let's see.
Ooh, 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 ooh. That's not how I thought his name was spelled either.
That
Yeah.
Scardo.
Yeah.
Up until his book, the only thing we really know about him is the fact that he's just so angry all the time. And he has the scar in his face. You don't really know much about him. But then when you get to his book, you find out he has this like horrible backstory about how he was essentially sold into like prostitution. So he was used by all these women. And so his views on sex were kind of skewed. So when he did have sex with the women that he wanted to, it was always like angry and like, painful kind
So
of
that passionate sex. Okay.
Well, no, I mean maybe passionate for him, not for them, but like I'm talking like probably in the girls' minds, it's probably bordering on abuse, but me reading it, I'm like, yeah. So and then when he meets, his woman, she's the only one who can calm him down. So he can be in like this complete rage and she comes up and he's like, my love. So, but their sex is just as like rough.
There is nothing better than a story where like it's a series and you meet somebody originally and they're kind of like the dick that like is misunderstood. And then when you finally get to their story, it's like you find out the reason why they are that way. And it's just, it makes it so good.
So originally, I think because of how long ago the book came out, everybody swore up and down that Wentworth Miller was the perfect Zadis. I love Wentworth Miller. I think he's gorgeous. Do I think he's Zadis? Absolutely not. Oh, and he's a vampire. So
I mean,
does it get better than that?
Right?
I love me a vampire.
He's now a daddy. I love like just all around. He's just So the thing about Black Dagger Brotherhood is I don't care what the description says. If you're talking about a warrior vampire who's a protector, I'm gonna picture somebody who's like brolic and like so and again, I don't care if the book says, oh yeah, he's tall and thin. Like no.
Not at all. You could say he looked like a fucking pencil, and I'm still not gonna believe it. Exactly. Not in my mind.
I'm also probably gonna DNF that book if you say the guy looks like a pencil.
He doesn't. They don't. At least not in my mind. But
no,
I don't think they really actually said like how big they were. I mean, I always pictured it because maybe the girls are so small because in those books, the girls are always like teeny.
Right.
So, the second guy, and this is where I was struggling because when I was reading the book, I didn't know what I was picturing. But then the show came out and I was like, yep, that's him. And now I can't unsee it. So if anybody's ever read the Outlander series.
Yeah.
Yes.
Bring it. Bring it. Pop that picture in the comment. Pop it.
I don't even think you need to send a picture. We all know who this is.
I am talking about Jamie Fraser. And it's a multi thing because I'm a sucker for, accents. He's Scottish. I am obsessed with Scotland.
So Italy and Scotland are on the list of travel.
And nobody makes a kilt look so fucking good the way he does.
I agree.
Beautiful. And let's appreciate the fact that in order to save a almost complete stranger, he had to marry her. And then at first, he was trying to be the husband that's in charge, the husband with the pants on. And she's like, no. And then she flipped that real quick and he was like, all right, just take me. So their sex scenes are both steamy, but also they have very like romantic, like making love type scenes. And I'm just like, oh, I love him.
Yes, I agree. Agreed.
Making me want to read the books. Like I started with book 1, but then I couldn't get fully into it. Now I want to try again.
Well, I haven't read any of them, but if it's that good, I might have to.
they're so good. Like just everything. Like there's just so much that's so good about it. But if you don't want to read the book, there's also the show
Oh,
that
I've
you
watched
can
those.
watch.
Yep. Watched every episode. Loved it. The sex was so hot in the show too.
Yeah, it was.
They did a great job.
Oh, they
did.
really like the chemistry that they had was just so
You could definitely feel it through the TV. I was like, ooh.
I think after the first season, I was Googling to see if they were like an actual couple. The fact that they're not and they just have that like really good
Yes.
chemistry
Yeah.
with each other, you
Yes.
can just tell but also when you watch interviews with them, you can tell they're really close. Sending the picture that I sent Sarah earlier this week that he had posted for his Sassenach spirits.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God.
Ooh.
Yeah. And the way he says Sassenach. Oh,
Yes.
Oh my God, yes.
how badly do you want to be called it?
Like
I'm
all the
hearkening
time. All the time. Like, hello. Like that's what I'm saying. Like, and it's the accent too. Okay. Let me just move on because I'm getting hot here. So, since I couldn't choose every single brother in this damn brotherhood, I had to go with the first one that we learn about, which is Wrath, and he's essentially their king. He's called the Blind King because his vision's not good and eventually he loses it completely. But I remember because his is the first book and those scenes like that they described, like the sex scenes were just so fucking hot. And I'm just like, and I was single at the time when I read this. Exactly. Like beautiful scenes. Like, but so he has that leader mentality and that position. So he's always the one in charge. Everyone kind of listens to him. So even when the brothers kind of fight within each other, like nobody knows, like everybody knows not to mess with him because he just like cuts that shit out real quick.
Right.
So I think a good fan depiction. So
Roman Reigns.
Holy shit. I already know who Sarah's picking to fuck, marry, and
Right. This is one of my favorite wrestlers because yes, I watch WWE.
And the thing is, like, it's again, I think I'm like Alyssa in that when I'm reading a book, I can't really picture clearly. But if I see somebody's depiction, I'm like, that's it right there. Right there.
Yeah.
And the fact that Roman is already kind of like the head of the table, you know, like he's already that kind of role and everything, like the hair, just that's him. That's Wrath.
How am I supposed to choose, Lori?
Right. Why? I thought mine was hard.
Until you showed his picture, I had him in friend zone, and I was like, now that you've showed a picture, I'm like, I don't fucking know.
That's so fucked up.
I know.
You're welcome.
Sarah, you look so flustered.
Because this is my guy.
It's Roman Reigns.
Oh, so it should be said that every guy gets a 5 across the board. So making it easy and simple, just 5. Zetas maybe like a 6, but you know.
Ooh, it's hot in here.
Yeah, it is. It is.
But we needed to set up fans going at us.
Yeah,
For real,
this
because
episode.
I should have just brought some ice in here and just ice packed it down. Ooh.
Well, it's time for those decisions, ladies.
Oh, fuck.
All right, let's start with Zetist.
I'm gonna have to friend zone.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna friend zone him too.
I'm fucking him. Bring the pain. Bring it.
Damn, that's true.
I know, and he's a vampire. I know.
Yes. I will tell you right now, I'm fucking him.
Upside down, inside out. I don't give a shit. Let's do this. Make it hurt.
You guys are making me laugh so hard that I can't stop laughing.
All right, so everybody answered?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So we got, 2 friend zones, 2 fuckings?
Yeah.
Okay. Jamie.
Friend zone.
Mary.
Mary.
He just like is such a good husband.
All right, last but not least, Wrath.
Fuck.
Mary.
Friend zone.
Tough one.
If he
tough
looks
one.
like Roman Reigns, I want to fuck him.
Well, I'm going based off who he is that was presented to us, what she has told me about him. He's going to be my husband.
I mean, I know we're supposed to be doing it based off description, but this one is a purely physical thing for me.
See, for me, it's just a process of elimination. Like, I just had no choice. If it were up to me, I'd be fucking him and Zetas, but, you know.
Yeah.
Alas, that is a game.
Right.
No one said it was gonna be easy.
At all.
Right. Okay, so we put it out into our TikTok and Instagram world, asking our followers for recommendations, and we got a couple submissions.
Ooh, I'm
So,
excited.
Thank you to whoever submitted.
Yes, thank you so much.
yes. So our first one, a fellow ZA lover, Zodiac Academy, Megan wrote in saying Darius A. Crux.
Of course.
I
Yeah.
think we all agree. Great book boyfriend. We're loving him and his dragon dick, you know?
Mhm. Mhm.
Wait, let me just say with Darius how funny it is whenever he sees treasure
Gold.
and he's like, mine.
Okay, our second, Lady Blue wrote in. Her submission is Matthew Claremont, who is from the All Souls trilogy, which is written by Deborah Harkness. It's actually a TV series right now, so I picked the actor from it to show you guys. I'm gonna send it now.
What's the TV show called?
A Discovery of Witches.
Oh,
I've
Katie,
heard
Katie
about
is like
that.
obsessed with that show.
Yes, he's a vampire in it. It's a
I know
4-book
him.
series. Well, that's Matthew Claremont, our submission from Lady Blue.
Thank your Lady Blue.
Okay, then we also, D.I. Quinn, she herself is an author, she wrote in and said Atlas from Bonds That Tie series by Jay Bree. It is a 6-book series. So Alyssa could probably tell us a little bit more about him. What I read was that he is from the
Atlas.
Yes, and he has the
hello.
powers of shielding, super strength, and indestructibility.
Yes. So Atlas was not my favorite in this series, but he was like Sarah said, he was super strong. So he was kind of like the protector. I think the reason why I didn't like him was just because he took that protectiveness to like an extreme and it got kind of annoying, but I do see why other people like him. He looks wise is like totally my type, where he's muscular, got tattoos all over the place, and yeah. If you like the protectiveness thing, he's totally for you.
Thank you, D.I. Quinn, for writing in.
Yes, thank you.
We got our last submission was from a TikToker called A Girl in Her Books. She suggested Jay Hansen, short for Jonathan, from the book Dirty Truths by Brittany Nicole, which is from the Boston Billionaires series. So Jay is a billionaire.
We love billionaires.
We love a billionaire. It's a best friend's little sister trope, also hot.
Ooh.
And he has a lot of 5 chili pepper spice reviews on Goodreads.
I'm gonna have to add this.
And then she sent us who he's modeled after, this TikToker, and
let's see.
He's very, very nice to look at.
Hello, Dale.
So we thank you for your submissions. We love book boyfriends. We love to hear all these. We're here for it.
Thank you so much, everybody who wrote in. Do we want to do like a Fuck, Marry, Friends?
Yep, with all 4. So you can double up on something with them.
Maybe we kill one of them.
Fuck, Marry, Friend Zone, kill. Let's do it. Let's start off with our first one. Darius A. Crux. What are we doing with him?
Marrying. No doubt in my mind.
Yeah, I'm going to marry.
Yeah.
Okay, wait. The choices were Darius.
Atlas, Matthew, and
Jonathan.
Jay.
Jay.
Jonathan.
Okay,
Darius is a dragon.
Fucking Darius.
Okay.
So I'm marrying. You're fucking Sarah. Marrying Lori.
Marrying.
So three marries, 1 fuck. Okay.
All right. What about our vampire, Matthew Claremont?
I'm killing him.
Friend zone.
Stake through the heart.
Friend zone.
I'm gonna friend zone too.
No hesitation from Nikki.
None
Fuck
whatsoever.
This guy.
I'm gonna friend zone as well.
Yeah. What do we think about Atlas?
I'm friend zoning.
Underdog. Okay.
I'm killing him.
I'm killing him too.
I'm sorry, I might be biased.
I'm killing him as well.
And then our billionaire,
Fucking him.
Jonathan Hansen.
Fucking him.
Fucking him.
I'm gonna fuck him. Yeah.
Wait, I already said marry on Darius. I guess I'm fucking him.
Yeah, you're fucking him.
She's like, I just want to marry a millionaire. Darius is rich too.
Dang. Can I switch?
Yeah.
Okay, marrying Darius. Now I don't freaking know. Whatever. Whichever one of them fucking marrying one of those two.
And all right. And for our last part, we have to pick one book boyfriend out of all of the lovely ones we mentioned to
Rock,
be
paper, scissors.
to be the Besties Books and Brews book boyfriend of all of us. Who we picking?
So we have Darius.
Mm-hmm.
We have Zadis.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And then
Orion.
Say that.
Orion.
Darius.
All right, ready?
Ready.
We're ready.
Hold on, let's see if I'm spinning. I don't know if you can.
Nope, can't
Nope.
see anything.
There you go.
Yeah.
Darius! Dragon boyfriend.
Shucks.
There, it was mighty close to Orion though as well, but Darius
pushed him out of the
winner.
way. He was like, "Not today, sir. Not today."
You said dragon tail. Bam.
Okay,
Bam.
but without Orion, Darius maybe kaput because Orion was his guardian for many, many years. So Darius is lucky to have Orion.
Listen, it's
Say it.
Darius's time to shine. Okay,
All three.
all
Okay,
of them.
so now that you said that, we got Darius is our official BF, but our why choose is Darius, Orion, and Zadis.
Right.
Yes.
I feel like a rounded out why choose would have 4. What do you guys think?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can we choose one more? Sarah and Nikki, you guys gotta choose a different one.
Yeah.
Since Leon was on your honorable mention, I think Leon has to be the other one then.
I agree because she
Okay.
chose him. He was my honorable. So yeah.
Okay.
He's the 4th.
Okay,
Deal.
so we got 4.
Okay.
Yeah.
All the
Good.
holes and then one extra.
There you go.
It's all the holes in a hand.
There you go.
Well, this is taking an unexpected turn.
On that note,
We can ask our viewers if you're watching on YouTube, if you're listening to our podcast, you can comment and let us know out of, all of our book boyfriends that we gave and explained, who would you choose? Well, we hope you liked our episode about book boyfriends.
and what can we look forward to next week?
Next week, you can look forward to our review of Accidental Attachment by Max Monroe, which is a book about an author with anxiety, which we can all definitely relate to. So we'll see you next week.
Bye.
Bye.